One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Terrapins will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense is on the field for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Terrapins offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Duke! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Washington. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Webb. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Dropping back, it's Washington. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Working the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's McLaurin. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Can't get him to the ground. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They go right back to it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Blue Devils are flying down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Watson. Got enough space. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A great catch and run for 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They go 83 yards on the drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to throw. It's Washington. Fires to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run, and he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Maryland!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to SMU. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Reads it, fires complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. It's Tyler. Fights off a defender. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Wants to throw. He's got his man. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Right on the money. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Grab behind the line. It's Tyler. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Devils back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Watson. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll give it to the back. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Back to pass, it's Washington. Got a man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get out from the shadow of their own end. It's 2nd and 5 from the 10. Finds his man. It's Manning. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Webb. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quickly complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Manning. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
The Blue Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To the air, it's Washington. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And how about the confidence of this quarterback? Palmer, I got to know, man. I know this receiver's a stud, but I'm putting 2 guys on him. I'm trying to take him out of the ball game, and he's still going to throw it that direction?
Because even when he's covered, he's open. And these guys work tirelessly all week long. They understand where they're going to be. They understand when the football's coming out. You could put a 3rd guy over there, and I don't know if that would have changed the quarterback's decision. I think he was still going to his big playmaker on the corner.
He wants to throw it again. Release to the back. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I got to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a defense contain this quarterback the way this defense has in this game today. Multiple sacks. They have been so disruptive. Multiple guys up front winning their one-on-ones, and you got to give the D coordinator a ton of credit. He has dialed up the perfect plays and the perfect moments, and they have made this guy's life a living nightmare today.
One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming in. He lobs one high down the left side. He got it! Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it with that 4th down. Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Blue Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for space. It's Watson. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now they're going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he fired a incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Right down the boulevard. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over TCU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Pucks it out of the air. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Tyler. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do and get the 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side?
He's going for a big play downfield.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. The Blue Devils have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Dead center perfect. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Washington. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Catch in the middle. It's Webb. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little space. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Terrapins are marching down the field. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They go to the ground. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Terrapins are threatening in the red zone. To the ground. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Looking to throw. It's Washington. Bringing the heat. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And now, fourth quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
A huge point after this for the lead. And it's good, and now the defense will try to hang on to this lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's more. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Motion from the back. They just keep firing. Here's a heat. Finds his man. It's Moore. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points. Looking to throw on first down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college